All right, time for a round of What Did I Lick? You can check this out on KVJ TV. Go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show or kvjshow.tv. Suits is playing today, so we're going to discuss what it is he's going to be licking. That he's going to be blindfolded. He'll come in here. He has 3 guesses to what he is going to be licking. This is coming out of Virginia's shower. Virginia, you brought in your loofah.
Yeah, it's been in there for a while. Like, nobody uses this loofah anymore because it's that old. It's just like kind of hanging up as decoration, and it smells, and I'm quite certain you would get some sort of bacteria on you if
Can
you
I
use
smell
it.
that?
Sure.
Because my sniffer's kind of back to normal. Oh, gosh.
Gnarly.
Why does it smell like garlic?
Garlic.
Kevin, it smells awful. That is...
It's so old.
That smells like such dry body.
Nobody uses that anymore. I only use them when they're first fresh and new.
It actually smells like old lady. Smells like my grandma. What
It
is?
smells like your grandma, but after she was living.
Your Italian grandma. It smells like garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a...
Okay.
Oh, it's so old.
All right. So for this, just to clarify what we'll categorize as a win, I believe Suits has to say the word loofah. So
Loofah.
that's it. And keep in mind, we want people to lick, not chew, suck.
You know what? Why
Bite.
don't you handle it, and I'm going to
Yeah.
lay back, because hamburger hands over here.
Okay.
Do we have a blindfold?
Let's bring Suits in. He should be blindfolded and ready to go. Denny's is going to walk him into the studio. Hopefully his tongue is moist and ready. Okay, here he is. Head is down, blindfold going on.
Wrapped up with the shock collar around his very white leg.
All right, I've already got a shock collar here. Do we have to talk about how pale it is?
We need to have a white off between you and Denny's.
It's going to be a close match if we do, Kev.
It's a morgue leg.
Is this
It's dead leg.
Is this a corpse?
We
or-
could do 3. Suits, Denny's, or Cadaver.
That's a funny.
Is
game.
That
this-
would be hard.
Is this leg alive or dead?
We'll get the consent of the family from the cadaver.
Yes, do you have a photo of a dead person's leg? We'd love to have it.
Oh, I can get you one of those here in like
A
20
white
minutes.
dead person's leg.
That
Yeah.
might do well on social media. That's a fun game.
All right, yeah. Suits, Denny's, or Cadaver. Sounds like fun. Okay, Virginia's going to help you lick the item. I want to keep in mind, according to the rules, there's no biting, sucking, all that kind of stuff, or chewing. It's got to be tongue action.
Yeah, last week we got hit with an infraction for letting Denny's chew it.
Well, he
We-
sucked on a pacifier, and that
Oh,
became
yeah.
pretty obvious it was a pacifier, yeah. So it's kind of a no-brainer at that point. All right, so here we go. Virginia has the item. You stick out your tongue, and she will maneuver the item around your tongue.
Open up, sweet baby.
Okay. See if you can figure out what you are licking here. Suits, you've got texture, you've got smell, you've got taste since you don't have your sight. What are you tasting? What are you smelling? Tell me what the other senses are telling you about this item that you just licked.
It had a weird smell and taste.
Okay.
Like, it made me recoil, actually, licking it. I gagged on that a little bit.
Okay, what was the smell? What was the taste?
It was weird. It almost smelled like a bathroom, if that makes
okay.
sense.
Kind of like rotting.
Yeah, it's not clean, but there's an element of, like, clean smell. Like, it's a mix of clean and mildew. It's very weird.
Work with that. That's interesting. Okay, I will try to guide you. You're warming up a little bit.
Okay, let me try to lick this without gagging on it.
Okay.
Lick it.
One more try here. Let's see if he can figure it out. Okay, nice little lick there. Okay. All right. Where are you going with this, Suits? Do you want to make your first guess? You get 3 total.
It's kind of like, it almost feels rough, like a sponge.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Is it like a dirty dish sponge?
Dirty dish sponge. It is not. That's a good guess.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to take another guess at what it is? You've been warm here.
You're not far.
you
Keep going down that path, young one.
And 2 more guesses.
Let me try another lick.
2 more guesses
Really
here.
lick it, Suits. Let's see what you got.
Well, I'm trying not to get any infractions here.
no infractions, but really lick that thing.
Okay. There you go. All right. You got it. Okay.
He's gagging.
I think I know what it is.
Okay. What do you got there?
It felt like it had, like, individual, like, pieces of fabric sticking out like a loofah.
Like a loofah, that's the word we needed. Okay.
Oh, please. That's got to be so dirty, doesn't it?
It's my old loofah from
Oh.
like 3 years ago.
That explains the smell.
I know you said that it smells like old lady to you,
It
Kev.
does, yeah.
But honestly, man, it does smell kind of like sour.
What did you? If you had to really zero in on the smell of that Suits, what is that smell? Because my grandma Beulah had a smell, and it's exactly that. In fact, I
It's
would
got
think
grandma smell.
that's what I thought. That would be me dialing it in. What would you say dialing it in?
There is a hint of like a soapy smell to it, but you
Okay.
know when you don't clean your shower enough and it gets kind of that mildewy smell almost.
Yes.
It's a combination of the two. So there's an element of clean to it, but it's still pretty gnarly.
It's like when someone's got poop breath and they put a mint in, but they still it smells like mint, but now it smells like minty poop.
You
It's
can
not.
so
Yeah.
it's a lot of bacteria with something that is falsely scented.
It's like when you put a air freshener out, but it just smells like gross combined with the air freshener. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
We call this fragrance Grandma's undercarriage.
Oh, that is.
Question: Do you loofah?
Granny taint.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Can you imagine that was something you could buy in a bottle?
I would buy that
By
as a
L'Oreal.
present.
That's what you had, yeah.
I would give that out as gifts.
Does a loofah go to the BC area?
Of course it does. That's where
Yeah.
it does its best work.
Yeah.
That's so disappointing.
It's been there, Suits.
Suits. It's been
When you really think about that, it's been
I'm
there.
so sad right now.
So,
darkest places.
yeah.
Do you and Panda share a loofah?
I mean, everybody in the family shared this one when it was fresh.
Yeah, man, we were a loofah family at one point, and it was gross because we did share it, and man, I'm ashamed of that.
No, we only had one for each person. You didn't share that thing in my house.
Well, y'all must be fancy.
It is kind of twisted if you are sharing a loofah. I mean, now I really start to think about it.
It's awful. We had so many people in our house. We shared everything.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. A communal loofah is pretty.
No, if somebody used my loofah, I was pissed off.
I feel like the loofah's
pretty
outdated,
gross.
kind of like bar nuts.
Yeah, true.